I was here when I heard Dr. Sidacho calling on the Gambian military, they should rise up. Unfortunately, he is not around. I thought he was going to chair our meeting. I would have asked, did he have any connection with the Gambian military that enabled him to sufficiently believe that he could ask them to rise up, to rise up? You see, that is tactic. Every pronouncement is a tactic. We've seen that, well, many pronouncements have been made. What happened on the ground? That's our analysis. So I'll be brief. Let me make quick analysis and I conclude the way forward. We have said that the instrument of coercion is the state, and it is being utilized to impose tyrannical rule on society. Why do you say tyrannical rule? If you say somebody will be detained without trial and without release, of course that is tyrannical. If you impose and say Gambia is an Islamic State, and the whole international is saying Islamic State, well, of course, Gambia is not an Islamic State. So it's an imposition. You are not relying on the Constitution to make pronouncement. So everybody will be right to say that, yes, the Constitution is frequently under disregard. But essentially, the person who took over in 1994 did not talk about honoring constitutions. It is power imposed. So now how do you remove that person from power? You either go and build up your military and fight the military and take over. Those who have that strategy for 22 years, we've not seen it work. You can say, let's rise up. And I hear that very frequently. Then I ask myself, which single Gambian has that authority to tell Gambians to rise up and they rise up? At least Halifa Sallah does not have that authority in the Gambia. And please stop demanding that Halifa Sallah should call on the people to rise up. He does not have that authority. In fact, many of you feel that Halifa Sallah should not even lead the Gambia. So where is the authority? And can you name a single Gambian who has that authority? What I know in politics is that rising up April 10, 11, nobody was the architect. Rising up happens. It is sparked by incidents, and they just happen. Egypt, all this just happened. The Muslim Brotherhood, which felt that it had authority, took over power. Where is it now? The military has taken over again. So rising up is a process, a quantitative change in the process of qualitative processes. So in essence, we are now looking at real strategy to deal with an urgent situation. What is available to us, the material conditions, is the basis of change. What is the material condition at this very moment in the Gambia? The material condition is that we do not have any leadership. If you look at UDP, you look at the 2011 election, it had 70% of the vote. United Front, 11%. Jammeh, 72%. So that is the political architecture, the empirical evidence we need to rely on in order to be able to shape the polity. We are saying at this moment, if we are all concerned and agree that it is urgent to address the situation, what we are putting before you is that no one knows at this moment which Gambian can lead the whole of the Gambia to bring about change in elections. No one knows any Gambian who has the authority to call on all Gambians to get up and bring about change. So what is ideal at this moment is to rely on at least what is feasible. I would have gone into the Elections Act and all that, but that's not the spirit. So my conclusion is, tactically, we are looking for a Gambian who can at least be a unifying personality to effect that change. Empirically, if Jammeh has 72%,